Good morning everyone. Today we'll be starting our first chapter for the third term exam, which is area of polygon. So by the name of the chapter you can easily understand that we have to find out the areas of polygons, which means the figure which are having closed figures such as triangles, squares, pentagons, hexagons, like this. The figures which are whose ending point and the starting point are the same. Okay, now the next is there are two types of polygons are there. First one is regular ones and the second one is irregular ones. Regular ones are those which are having equal sides and equal angles, which you have already got on class 6 or 7. And the irregular ones, for example, like rectangles, in case of triangles like scalene triangles or isosceles triangle, those are having, some of them are having two sides equal, but not all the sides equal. So those kind of figures are irregular. For regular, we have to be sure that the sides and the angles are equal. All the angles should be equal among themselves and all the sides should be equal among themselves. Clear? For example, regular, if I take three sides of three line segment, we can make a triangle. Okay, now triangles, among the 6 triangles we know, only the one triangle we know, that equilateral triangle, which is having all the sides equal and all the angles equal. Okay, so in this chapter we'll be starting the areas of polygon, like perimeters and area that we have already studied, and some of the polygons we already know the formulas, so we'll be applying those formulas here differently. Okay, so let us catch up. So the perimeter of squares, rectangles and triangles will be learning here. The first one is the perimeter of a square, which is what? 4 into side. That means the definition of perimeter is what? The addition of all the boundaries, which means what? Like suppose this one is a square, so addition of we have to add this side plus this side plus this side plus this side. The 4 sides combining will get the perimeter. In short, it is written here what? The 4 into side, that means 4. If the side is x, then it is 4x. The area means, if I take this again as a square, we have to start from this point to adding all the line segments that are in between this line and this line. We'll add all the lines which are infinite. That means there are infinite lines we can't add, so we have multiplied using multiplication x side into side. Side means here this side and this side both are equal, so we are not taking length into breadth, we are just taking the side into side. Okay, so the formula of area of square is side into side. For rectangle, the perimeter, again for rectangle, the perimeter is what? This one and this one are parallel and equal. This one and this one are parallel. So we have to add this side plus this side plus this side plus this side, which gives us what? Area perimeter. That means L, if I take this one as L and this one as L, so L plus L is twice L. This one and this one 2 plus B plus, if I take these two as breadth as B, so B plus B is 2B, which gives us 2 into L plus B. Again, the area of rectangle is length into breadth. The triangle, area of triangle are having 3 sides, so it is x plus y plus z. If the sides, all the sides are equal, for in case of equilateral triangle, then it will be x plus x plus x. We are getting thrice x. Okay, now area of triangle, which if I take this one as triangle, so we have to draw a perpendicular from the vertex. Sorry, still not okay. A little bit better. Okay, so although it is not perpendicular, but still let us take this one as perpendicular. So we'll draw a perpendicular from vertex to the opposite base. Okay, now this one will be our base and this one will be our height or perpendicular or altitude. These three are used. Okay, in case here it is given that area is equal to half into base into height. So if I take this one as vertex, this vertex, if I take the opposites of base, this one is the perpendicular, so we'll need the length of the perpendicular and the length of the base, and we have to multiply it with half. So by multiplying half into base into height, we'll get the area of the triangle. The last one is for a circle when radius is r. The boundary of a circle is what? It's circumference, and we know the formula of circumference is what? 2 into pi into r, and the area is pi r square. So I'll be suggesting that you learn all. If you don't know the formula, if you can't remember the formula, for perimeter it is very easy. You just have to add the boundaries or add the sides all together. Okay, but you have to remember the areas of 4 of them: for square, rectangle, triangle, and for circle. Okay, so now we'll be starting our exercise. So exercise 15.1, the first question, it says that the area of a rectangular park is 3500 meter square. If its width, that means it is width or breadth is the same thing. Okay, width is 50 meter, then find the cost of its fencing at the rate of rupees 100 per meter. So here they have given us the area. Okay, and if the width is 50 meter, then find the cost of its fencing. So fencing, we are whenever we are giving fencing in our own home, we are giving fencing where? On the boundary sides. That means we have to find out the perimeter. Okay, we don't need the area here. From the area we have to find, breadth is given, we have to find out from the area length. So area of a rectangular park, we know the formula is of the rectangular park is length into breadth. So breadth is given, we have to find out the length from the area given, and after that we'll use the length and breadth and to find out the perimeter. And they have given us that if the rate of the per meter, if 1 meter cost as rupees 100, what will be the cost of the whole fencing? So let us check out the solution. So here width of the rectangular park is 3500 meter square. Area of the rectangular park is, width of the rectangular park B is given as 50 meter, and the area of the rectangular park is 3500 meter square. So since we don't know the length, let the length be L meter. We know that area of the rectangle is what? L into B. Area is given 3500, and we know the formula length into breadth. The length is not given, L, and breadth is given as 50. So L into 50. Now do the calculation and we will get the value as L equals to 70 meter. Okay. Now the perimeter of the rectangle. So for perimeter of the rectangle, we know that formula is what? 2 into L plus B. So L we have got as 70. B is already given 50. So 70 plus 50 gives us 120 into 2 is equal to 240 meter. Now if 1 meter cost us 100 rupees 100, then 240 meter will cost us how much? 24,000. This much will be the cost of the fencing of the rectangular park. Okay. So next one. Next one, it is given the side of a square piece of a land is 20 meter. Find the cost of leveling the land at the rate of rupees 80 per square meter. So whenever we are given as leveling, that means we are, suppose this one is a square. Okay, leveling means we are doing all the work here inside the square. Okay, not in the boundary, inside. So whenever anything we are doing inside, we will be using the area of that particular figure. So here, when in the question it is given what? The area, the side of the square park is given as 20 meters. So we can easily find out the area. So 20 is given. Since each side are all equal, all the sides are equal of in a square, so area is, we know that, side into side. So 20 into 20 will get the area. And after that, the cost of the leveling at the land, leveling of the land at the rate is rupees 80. So we'll see that later. The first one, the side of the square land is what? 20, and the area of the square land is what? We will get as 20 into 20, which is 400 meters square. Side into side, side is 20, so 20 into 20 is 400 meters square. Remember, meter square area, the unit of area will be always square, whether it is centimeter square, meter square, or any other unit may be there, but it will be square. The total cost of the leveling the square land, since one cost of the 1 meter square has been given as rupees 80, so 400 meter square will be given as what? 80 into 400, so which gives us 32,000 to level the whole square field. Okay, now question number 3c. It is given as, I'm skipping A and B because it is easy. We have to just find out the area and perimeter. Area, you know that this shape is a rectangular shape, so you can easily find out the area of the figure is 2 into L plus B, or you can just add the 4 sides, you will get the perimeter, and the area, you know that L into breadth. Length is given, breadth is given, so you can easily find out the perimeter area. Same here in B also, square in shape of the square, side is given as 10, so 4 side, combining 4 side, you will get the perimeter, and the multiplying with the side into side, multiplying the sides, we will get the area. So let us come here, see. The figure is little bit complicated, so let's see. Now to find out the perimeter, here all the sides are given. So up to this much, this is 20, it is 10, it is also 20, it is also 20, 20, 20. So combining all the sides, we are getting 20. But the sides given here, this one and this one, we are leaving this one, na? So since all total side is what? Here 20, so this and this much is given as 10, so this part and this part will be what? 5, each will be 5 to give us 20 in total, isn't it? This part must be 5, this part must be 5, so 5 plus 5 gives us 10, and this one 10 plus 10 will give us 20. Okay, so the perimeter, let us see the solution. See, the perimeter of the perimeter is given as what? 10 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 and 5 plus 5, which gives us 120 cm. And the area of the figure is what? Let us see. It is, see, this part area, it looks like a square, and from this point to this point it is what? A rectangle. So add the areas of rectangle and square. From the here we are will use 20 plus 20 into 20, we'll get the area of the square, and here we know that 20 into 10, length of area of a rectangle. Add both of them together and we'll get the area of the whole figure. So area of the figure is 20 into 10 is length of the area of the rectangular part, and the 20 into 20, which is the area of the square part, which gives us 20 into 10 is 200, and 20 into 20 is gives us 400. In total it is giving us 600 cm square. Okay, now another figure, D. So D, here it is a rectangle, sorry, it's a triangle, and the base and the vertex and the perpendicular from the vertex is already given. So perimeter, if we want to find out the perimeter, then we have to add 13 plus 13 plus 10. It will give us the perimeter, which is all the sides, combining the measurement of all the sides. So 13 plus 13 gives us 26, 26 plus 10 will give us 36. And the area of the triangle is what? Area of the triangle, we have learned that it is half into base into altitude. or height. So half into b into h. This will give us the b base is given as 10 centimeter, height is given as 12 centimeter, vertex from perpendicular from the vertex to the base is given 12 centimeter. Multiply all together, whatever is getting cancelled, cancel it, and you will get the result. See, half into height into base, so half into 12 into 10. After cancelling and after calculating, we'll get the value as 60 cm square. Area always cm square. Okay. The area of the rectangle. The area of the rectangle of length 16 cm is the same as the area of the square of side 12 cm. Find the perimeter of the rectangle. They have said that the area of the rectangle and the area of the square is exactly equal. The length is given on the area of rectangles. Area length is given as 16 cm, but breadth is not given. But in case of square, it is given as side is given as 12 centimeter. Since in the question they have said that both the areas are equal, so we can easily find out the area of the square. Since we need only the area of the square, here length of the rectangle is 16 cm, side of the square is 12 centimeter, and the height of the square, area of the square will be what? 12 into 12, which gives us 144 cm square. Now we have the area of both the rectangle and the square, which is 144 cm square, and the length of the rectangle is given as 16 cm, and the area is given as 144. Now according to the question, area of the rectangle is equals to the area of the square. Area of the rectangle, we know that length and breadth. Since in the question they have said that both the areas are equal, so it will be area of the rectangle will be length into breadth, which is equals to 144. Length is given, and we have to find out the breadth. So length is 16, breadth is breadth will be what? 144 by 16, which gives us 9 cm. This will be the breadth. And in the question they have also asked to find out the perimeter of the rectangle. Now we have both the area, both the length and the breadth to find out the perimeter of the rectangle. The length is 16 cm, breadth is 9 cm. 16 plus 9 gives us 25, and by the formula it is 2 into L plus B. 16 plus 9 is 25, and into 2 it gives us 50 cm. Okay. Question number 5. Now the cost of leveling, again leveling a rectangular field at rupees 50 per square meter is rupees 30,000 if its length and breadth are in the ratio of 3:2. Then find its perimeter. So they have not given here the exact length and breadth, but they have given the length and breadth are in the ratio. In the ratio they have given as 3:2, and the cost and the per square meter total cost has been 30,000, and the per square meter it costs rupees 50. Now in earlier problem they asked us to find out the total cost, and here the total cost was given as well as the per square meter cost. So we have to find out the length and breadth, and afterwards we have to find out the perimeter of the field. So let us take the length and breadth as thrice x and twice x meter. So area of the field will be what? Thrice x into twice x. Since it is a rectangular field, so length into breadth, which gives us 6x square. Okay. So the cost of the leveling of the field is rupees was 30,000. Now on the earlier problem we have multiplied the per square meter. This is the total area. This 6 square meter is the total area. 6x square is the total area, and it should be multiplied with rupees 50 to get the whole cost, total cost. Since the total cost is already given as 30,000, so whenever we are multiplying the per square meter cost into total area, we'll be getting the result. We'll be getting the result. So 300x square gives so 6 into 50 gives us a 300x square, which is equal to 30,000. So x square gives us 30,000 divided by 300, which is 100. So 100 can be written as 10 square, so x is equal to 10. Since we have got the value of x, so we can easily find out the value of length and breadth. So we have taken length into length, since the length and breadth are in the ratio thrice x and twice x. So if we put the value of x here, so it gives us 3 into 10 plus 2 into 10 into 2. So which is 30 plus 20 into 2. So 30 plus 20 gives us 50. 2 into 50 gives us 100 meter. This is the perimeter of the field. Now the last question I am giving you as homework. Find the area and the circumference of the circle whose radius is 10.5 cm. So it is you just have to write the given part. Radius is given as 10.5 cm, circumference it is 2 pi r, and the area is pi r square. Just put the values and calculate. Here the value of pi is given as 22 by 7. So don't put 3.14 or any other values. Since it is the value of pi is given here, you have to put the value which is given in the question. Okay, this one and these two and this one will be homework. Okay, so I hope you understood. Thank you.